Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of CEO Diaries. My name is Odemi Pesu, and I am the CEO of Alari Lifestyle LLC. And in today's episode, I want to talk about a phrase, like a thought that's been swirling around in my head for the past couple of days. And it is that purpose is felt, not found. And I think this phrase popped into my mind because I've been thinking a lot about purpose and getting back to center and what that looks like for me. And we live in a society that tells us to look beyond ourselves for everything, for validation, for wealth, for love, for purpose. You go online and you see all of these articles, how to find your purpose, how to find your purpose, how to find it. And I think that purpose is something that you have to turn inwards to discover. It is an odyssey inwards. It is not something that you necessarily go out into the world looking for. Because if you go out into the world looking for your purpose, babe, you're going to find a lot of different things that point out to you because we are such complex beings. As humans, we are created to be multifaceted. We're not meant to just be this one singular thing. However, I think that our ultimate purpose in life is to be a vessel of God's love and light. It is that belief that guides everything that I do, and it is a feeling. That feeling of divine connection with God is our purpose, and it is something that you can only feel. And yes, there are ways to invoke that feeling by spending time in nature. For me is one, and creating art and all of these different things that I do. I can, look to my writing and my paintings and, all of the stuff that I do with my business and say that is an extension of my purpose. But ultimately, when I really think about when I feel the most expansive, when I feel the most at peace, the most content, it is when I am focused on preserving, protecting, and expressing that connection I have to our Creator. And that connection is something that fuels life throughout the entire universe. It is indeed a cosmic love. It is wonderful. And it's something that I want us all to create space in our lives to feel, because as a spiritually inclined business owner, that is what I like to call myself. And if you're listening to these CEO Diaries, I'm sure you're probably that as well. I think it is important to make sure we don't get caught up in, oh, my purpose is this specific task that I perform. But the thing is, what if God calls you to do something else next year? Or what if God calls you to express the love, that divine love and light in a different way? Like, for example, right now, right? There was a season in my life where Alari Academy that's my podcast. That is what I was focused on. And it's not that it's like gone forever. It's still there. But this is a season where I've been feeling called to tap into my community on YouTube, to grow this community, because it's so much easier to reach people in this way. I see all of these videos too, where people are like, God told me this and God told me that. And sometimes I wonder, like, how did they hear from God? And I'll tell you exactly how I hear from God. It's a feeling. It's this feeling of, I don't know, it'll start as like this small whisper in my soul. Like, I think that prayer, when you come to God and ask for God's presence in your life and ask for God's guidance, it is going to appear and it's going to be very clear. And so sometimes I'll get these messages or these inklings from discussions with loved ones, or maybe there will be moments of synchronicity where it's just like, whoa, that's exactly what I've been praying about. And it just feels like I have clarity, like there's an answer being revealed to me right now. And even the title of today's episode, Purpose is Felt, Not Found, I've really been coming to God for clarity and like what to do next, because I am a firm believer that at times you have to just be still and know that God is God, and that you cannot take any steps forward without consulting God, and I think when we lean on our own understanding, it can get a little bit tricky when it comes to walking in purpose, because there is no walking in purpose if you don't feel that clarity and feel that push from God. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about a lot. I just want to remind you that if you are someone who feels kind of confused, kind of lost, like I don't know what I'm meant to do right now, go back to center. And at the center of your heart should be God's love and faith in knowing that God's love transcends all, and that you indeed are a vessel of that love. That is what you were created to do. Like the greatest commandment that Jesus shared with his disciples, that Jesus shared with the people that he ministered to, was love. Love is the most transformative force on this planet. And I truly believe that when you figure out, what can I do with love? How can I serve humanity with God's love at the center? What fills me with love when I do it that also can help others and help myself expand and grow and transform? I think you will really feel the answers come to you. So I really hope that today's episode can encourage you as you walk in your purpose. I did a lecture for the Brown University alumni community. When did I do this? I think it was at the end of 2022, but that is linked. I put it in the little thing on the corner of the screen. It is a YouTube video that you can find on this channel called Discovering Your Divine Gifts and Crafting a Career of Purpose, or that's mostly what it says. I might be off a word or two, but definitely go and check that out if you want to figure out how to infuse that purpose into your career. And I will chat with y'all in the next one. Bye.